Guys, what's going on? My name's Riley. I'm showing you my 2022 Harley Davidson Lowrider ST. Brand new bike, obviously. It's got the 117 in it. So far, I really love it. I have currently just over 40 miles, I believe. Yep, 47 miles. So this is it. There's a couple things I want to change on it, definitely. The fact that there's no rear foot pegs on it. I gotta put some rear foot pegs. Then another thing I want to do, which we're gonna do today, is I want to change these turn signals out in the front. I bought the Pro Beam. They have the white halo around the outside, and then the inside still lights up for the turn signals. And then on the rear, I got the smoked lenses with some new bulbs, because in the rear currently, if you were to just replace the lenses, the bulbs are white. It's actually the lenses that are amber. So if you just replace these, you would have a dark turn signal, not amber. So that's what we're going to work on today. As far as the front goes, it's pretty self-explanatory. You'll find a gap in the edge here. Let me turn the bike off. In the edge of the turn signal, you'll see a little gap. In there, you want to take your flathead screwdriver, careful not to mess up the paint, and just pry. And if I can do it with one hand. So you just want to pry this off, and your lens cap will come right off. You can set that on the ground, set your flathead down. All you gotta do, take this out, just push it in and turn it about 45 degrees. Should pop right out. And that's it. There's your housing. So now we can throw the new ones in. So what you want to do when you get your new ones unpackaged here is very carefully take the end that looks like the light bulb socket and stick it into the housing. Now from there, it's going to be a little difficult for you to get in here with your fingers and twist it and get it to seat correctly. So what they made is a flathead screwdriver slot. Put it in there, give it a nice little quarter turn. It should spring back a little bit. That means it hit its locks. And if you just give these wires a nice little pull, they're not going to come out. You're good to go. From there, what you kind of want to do is twist this, and this will coil the wires up into position for you. You want it sitting in there nice and snug, and you want all the wires behind you. So this might take some time. Definitely going to be easier with two hands, but you want it sitting in there nice and good. And we will work on getting that good seal, and then we'll work on putting the cap on. So once you guys get the light in where you want it, you go ahead and you take your cover and you want to smack that on there. It's just going to fit in nice and snug. One thing to keep in mind is there is an O-ring on this lens cover. You want to make sure that's nice and sealed properly, because if water gets in here or anything like that, it could obviously cause some issues. So we're going to turn the bike on and see what these look like. Definitely a lot brighter, as you guys can see. I know the camera's not really picking it up that well. Let's see if we get closer, will it? There we go. So there's a nice halo, white halo around these lights. Definitely a sharp look. It really matches the headlight up front. As you can see, the amber one on this side is just very dull. Not only are these a lot nicer for safety reasons, keep you seen at night, clearly they look pretty good. They match the headlight. It's my style. Let's go ahead and turn the directional on and see what that looks like. So when you turn the directional on, it cuts the halo, and the LED light, the LED amber light flashes. Definitely a good look in my opinion. Let me finish up the other side. I'll show you what they look like together. So guys, here you have it. This is the finished project of the front turn signals. I'd say they look pretty good. They were about $110 for the set. And honestly, in my opinion, it's worth it. Like I said, keeps you lit up at night. Not only that, it matches the headlight. Personally, a lot better look in my opinion. Totally up to you guys, obviously. But just to show you how simple they really are, not a bad project at all. Turn the flashes on. Both sides nice and bright, LED amber. Now let's move on to the back. All we're going to do for the back is throw some smoked lenses on there with some new amber bulbs. So that's roughly the same process. I'll show you guys real quick. It's actually a lot simpler even. So you take your flathead, carefully pry these off. Watch out for that. From here, you want to take your turn signal lamp, take that out. Go ahead and grab your new ones here. Hang on while I grab it out of the package. You want to touch these with your bare fingers as little as possible. Keeps the light lasting longer. So put it in there. If it doesn't go one way, just try the other one. Nice quarter turn, get it to sit in there. From there, we can take our smoked lenses out. All you got to do for these, snap them in. Get a good seal on there. There we go. That matches the taillight better in my opinion too. We could have gone LED in these. Personally, I just don't like the look of it. They stayed on and they acted as a running light. Currently, the rear does not act like a running light. So in my opinion, it's just nicer to leave these single filament and just match it up to the rest of the bike. Let me get this next one done and then I will show you the whole bike in total. So here you have it. The rear is completed as well. As you can see, the brake light in the middle acts as your running light. That stays on all the time. Now, if we were to throw the four ways on, matches the brake light a little bit better in my opinion. That's why I went with the dark lenses and just kept the amber bulbs. Again, the front came out really clean. This whole project probably took us 5 minutes. Costed, well, let's see, the front was $110. The rears, between the lenses and the light bulbs, it was $15 total. So we're looking at $125. Not bad for pretty big improvement on the bike. Obviously, you get no power improvement, but as far as visibility and looks, in my opinion, quite a bit better. Thank you guys for watching. I have a lot more videos coming up for projects on this bike. So if you guys want to check those out, make sure to give me a like, a follow, and feel free to comment down below if you have any questions about the new bike. Thank you very much.